I think one of the really interesting things here at UNC Charlotte, a lot of people think about startups in terms of software nowadays or tech, but the word innovation really stands out because UNC Charlotte, I mean, we've got almost 40,000 students and we have, I'll call it a research-focused program here that really rewards innovation. And some of that is coming out in the form of hard tech, engineering, sciences, and other. The biggest resource that I can, I'll have to get back with the real name of the program, but the university will split, basically help you file patents and help you protect all of your IP, and then allow you a very seamless way to corporatize and develop that technology within UNC Charlotte. And so I think it's interesting, not just for students, but for faculty, some of those programs that are available. The other thing, I think UNC Charlotte has been really good at, I'll call it developing cutting edge programs as they cut out. You've seen us now with the College of Data Science. When the bioinformatics program started 20 years ago, that was pretty cutting edge. And so I think in general, UNC Charlotte, one of the things we get lost in, it's so big, but the resources are on campus. Formerly the Portal Building and here at the Center for Entrepreneurship and Innovation. I think, again, through multiple different types of grant programs, corporate or customer discovery, the Charlotte Venture Challenge, the 49er Foundry. There's a lot of grant money and resources here on campus that you can push your startup to the next level, or even figure out how to start a business. And so I think probably starting at this department is the best place to get pointed in the correct direction. The first thing is sometimes the unsexiest ideas have the best outcomes. And what I mean by that is, you often get asked the idea, is something revolutionary or evolutionary? And everyone wants to say they're forming a revolution, but the reality is most, like 99% of successful startups are an evolution of something prior. I also am at the Charlotte Angel Fund. We see a lot of ideas, things like, dumpster on demand services and rural trash pickup, which are seriously good businesses when we overview them. And so, the two things I always try to prioritize is when you're getting feedback about your idea, don't look at your friends and family. They might be a good place to get some extra cash, but they're a bad place to justify your ideas. They're going to want to be nice. They're going to want to be friendly. They're not going to want to upset you. They're not the right place to validate things. B, funding isn't always necessary. In fact, I think you can get most, especially software companies, to the point that you should have a working product that you can take to customers, even if it doesn't look the most beautiful, and feel out the market. And then C is the most important. Funding is not a validation, selling things to customers, getting some kind of check, putting some sort of revenue stream together. That's really what you need to figure out. If you have an idea, there is a place and time for funding that's generally based around scaling. But to be honest, most people starting a business are nowhere near that stage. The other thing I would just say, if you feel that you have what it takes and you're ready for funding, the NC Idea program, I think, is a great validator out there that will put you more through the business plan paces, and it'll sort of stack you up against startups that might be ready to start scaling. And you can sort of see how you fare in that program. Maybe you'll end up with a $50,000 grant, but I think going through that, if you can't get very far in NC Idea, you're probably not anywhere near ready for raising money anyways. So those would generally be my pieces of advice.